folks, Monty Pescador with Dirt and Nails Farms here. And quite a while back I made a promise. I made a promise to you, I made a promise to God, that I would keep working hard to make Dirt and Nails work. Not just for the homeless, but also for the hungry. And a while back on Facebook, I posted that I had come up with something that I hadn't thought of in years, and that's called edible landscaping. Now, the concept is pretty straightforward, and it's making a really big hit on Facebook right now. They call it front yard gardening, but I want to go one step further than that, because edible landscaping means so much more than just gardening. It means so much more than raised beds and lettuce and peas and carrots. It also means landscaping in such a way that most of your land, no matter what you're trying to do, is edible. Now, for example, you probably know a lot of churches out there who do a lot of great landscaping, make their churches look really good. They have lots of trees, grass, places for the children to play, places maybe even to have barbecues. But does this make it right? Because after all, these same churches are also trying to feed the hungry, are also trying to help the homeless, are also trying to help more people. And it gets harder and harder every day with the economy being as it is. Well, I have this idea. What if we took our nonprofits, we took our churches, and all the land that they own, and anything that's possible to turn it into edible landscape, we do. Okay, so for example, let's take my own yard. Now, some of this I really didn't have planned. In fact, there was a housemate of ours that decided a lot of these things for us. But some of them I did have planned. For example, that aspen over there. Now, what if I had instead went ahead and bought a fruit tree? Now, I know fruit trees are expensive. I believe I saw the fruit trees over at Lowe's for around $20. You can still get fruit trees from National Arbor Day as well for $20, unless you're a member, and then it's much less. But that fruit tree, as it gets older, could feed quite a number of people, at least in this household. And any household that has trees should probably switch to fruit trees. Have you seen the price of produce these days? And how about the groundskeeping? Well, as I said, we had these housemates that changed up what I was thinking of, but originally what I had in mind was hazelnuts. Hazelnuts are indigenous to most of the United States in wild form. In the commercial form, it's a little harder to get. It's a lot harder to get, actually. But National Arbor Day Foundation is working on a hybridization process to take the wild hazelnuts of all these different states and create ones for each specific state. And part of the hazelnut program is $20, and you would get 3 bushes. Or, if you were a member, you could actually get 50 seedlings, 50 of them, for $35. Now, here's what I'm proposing. Here's what I'm thinking. I need hazelnut bushes, obviously, for my yard. Right now we have juniper that's barely growing, and I never wanted it to begin with. But what if I were to do 50 seedlings and use the garden, say, for example, to grow them out? And would anybody be interested in actually taking these up? I'm not talking about for pay. Okay, I'm not talking about the service for donations thing that I'm currently doing. I'm talking about nonprofits and churches that need landscaping done. We have hazelnut bushes that we could do. Again, we could get the seedlings going in the Colorado environment and then transplant them to any church or nonprofit. National Arbor Day also does for $20 more or less blackberry bushes, blueberry bushes, all of which can be used for hedging. Grapevines, we could do nut trees, we could do fruit trees, and again, it's $20 a piece. But if we could start them here and get them going, say for spring 2015, would anyone be interested? We could get them going in the greenhouse, keep them really growing in pots, ready to go. If anyone's interested, let me know. You know where to find me. You can call me at 303-263-1233. 1171. And I'll be waiting for your calls. I'm really wanting to know if anyone is interested in doing an edible landscaping mission and try to get Denver up and running with as many bushes and trees as we can. And maybe even gardens. Look forward to hearing from you. That's Monty Pescador, Dirt and Nails Farms. Thanks for listening. Oh yeah, hey, I almost forgot. You're probably wondering how I'm doing this. Well, obviously I don't have a Bluetooth microphone yet, but I decided to save some money and I got a tripod mount for my iPad. So now we can do some filming. At least we save money that way, and that money goes straight back to helping the hungry and the homeless. I hope you join me. Thanks again.